In today's video, we're going to be unboxing a set of Hardie practice pipes. Stay tuned. Well, hello, I'm Matt Willis Bagpiper, and on this channel I make videos to make you a stronger and more confident piper. If you like the kind of content you're seeing, please think about subscribing, liking the video, making a comment with your thoughts about all of this. That being said, let's dive in. And what do we have here? We have a set of the Hardie Co. Twist Trap practice pipes. Not opened it anyway, and we're going to see what we get. All right, I got a knife. I'm going to use just, again, the tiny little bit of a corner to cut the tape. And I got these from Lone Star Piper, run by Mr. Jeremy Downs. And, oh, look at this. Haha, that's pretty awesome. It came with a come and take it with cross drones and a Lone Star on the back in the Metallica font. That's pretty nice. Thank you, Jeremy, for that. Put that down there and get to the pipes at hand. Okay, get this box out of the way. Nice, attractive looking case. Cut this tape carefully. See, it's got the little instruction sheet right here. Shows everything that's involved in one of these sets right here. Now, I've had my hands on a couple of these sets already, so this isn't the very first time I've dealt with it, but I'm always excited to open and unbox a new set of pipes. So it's got the attractive black and gold Hardie brand, everything on it. Unzip, open up, and here we go. Okay. Over here we have perhaps the most important thing. We have the tube with the reeds in it right here. I'm going to turn this light down a little bit. I think we're getting a little washed out. That's a little better. So we have the tube with the reeds in it. Okay, we got 3 Fraser style reeds here. Put those at the edge of the table here. And then we have the chanter velcroed in place. I'm going to actually put that in my lap for just a second. And we have the top of the bass drone. And nice. So pre-waxed hemp on here. I may well go and put some polyester string on this eventually, but for now that'll work fine. Okay, put that in my lap. We have another compartment here. Has the top of the twist trap. So for those that haven't seen this, this thing is pretty cool. So you can put it together with the chanter bottom and get a long Hardie twist trap practice chanter. This also is the mouthpiece for the pipes and the chanter for the pipes. And the way the twist trap works is the bottom part unscrews. And there we go. You know, the air kind of is coming down, coming back up and back through. And it does a tremendous job of getting the moisture out. You can play for extended periods of time without excess moisture getting in your bag or into the chanter. So I think this is a very nice design. Has a mouthpiece protector on it. It's of a harder style than I typically use, but it does work fine. But it comes off readily enough, so I'm going to actually just take it off. But it's nice to have that included. All right. And then, all right, to the bag. All right, and with that, the case is now empty, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it down there. And we can see here, we have where the chanter will go in, the mouthpiece, and we have the drones here. And again, let's take a look for the tenor. It's, again, everything is adhered nicely. The hemp is not spinning or twisting. It's pre-waxed, which is nice. And again, no spinning or twisting on that bit of hemp, so that's good. What I'm going to go next is we're going to start testing these reeds. So it came with 3 reeds, and they are identical. Let's go ahead and angle this back up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, it came with 3 reeds, and they are identical, but I want to make sure I'm using the best reed for the chanter because it's the heart of our sound. It's what we need sounding the best. So I'm going to grab just one of the reeds, and I have my tuner here. This is the iStrobosoft tuner by Peterson. And on the iOS, you can have it set up to be sweetened, as they call it, for the Great Highland Bagpipe, so we can know if it's actually in tune. And it's set to concert A440, which these should be able to play in. So I'm just grabbing one of the reeds and just putting it in as a practice chanter. And we're going to take a look over here and see how it's going. So it looks like that reed needs to be just pushed in a little bit more. So if you notice the lines coming down on the tuner, it means it's flat. If it's going up, it's going sharp. So the low A is pretty good. High is still pretty flat, so we're going to go ahead and push this in a little more. So the E's a bit flat, the F's a bit sharp. We may need to put a little tape or maybe even modify the holes just a little bit on these. So that's reed number 1. Let's check reed number 2. I think we might have a winner right there. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm pretty happy with that guy. So there's reed number 2, but we're going to go ahead and try reed number 3 just to see if maybe it could be even a little better. Now, see, I'm seeing the F's trending pretty flat. I think it was doing better on reed number 2. Try reed number 2 one more time. It's still just a little flat. I'm going to push it in just a little bit more, but not quite as much as the last one. That's better. You can see that it's still moving a little bit. When we get it in the bag, we'll be able to test it a lot more. So we have the chanter basically ready to go. Now let's move on to the drones. I'm going to start with the tenor, and the reeds just sit in the bottom of the main stock cap bit. These don't appear to come out. I've tried a little bit, but I didn't want to use too much elbow grease to get them out. They seem to work fine this way. I'm just going to cover for now the bass drone opening and tune this tenor. That looks like it'll work great. So we're going to move over now to the bass. And the bass actually has a nice little plug at the end if you want to turn it off. Now, these being double reeds rather than single reeds, they don't tend to tap off the way that you're going to find on a set of either Highland pipes or small pipes that have a single reed construction down here. So in my perfect world, it would have these for both of them, but it's not that big of a deal. So now I'm just going to go ahead. We know that the tenor is basically in tune. I'm just going to cover it with my finger, and we're going to take a watch and see how the bass is doing. A little sharp, bring it down. A little too much. Pretty close right there. Okay, so we're going to assemble the whole thing and give the whole thing a try. Now, this goes right there. And I think that might need just a bit more hemp. We'll try that in a minute. And blowpipe in. Chanter in. And I normally play these standing, but I got the camera right here. So let's see how they sound. Now the twist trap provides a little bit of back pressure, which is kind of nice, especially for a beginner. It starts building your embouchure and face muscles a little more, but it does slow down the inflation of the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and cork the bass. This is the first time these things are being fired up. So I'm finding the chanter's just a bit flat compared to the drones, and I can see over here, and it's picking up the drones quite nicely. So I'm going to push the reed in a little bit more. All right, that's going really well. Let's get the bass on. So that is a set of the R.G. Hardie twist trap practice pipes straight out of the box. There has been no additional tape added to any hole on this chanter. There has been no dremeling of any holes with the supplied reeds. Everything seems to be going really, really well. I need to add the tiniest bit of hemp to the bottom here where it attaches to the main stock. But other than that, these things are going brilliantly. You heard a little crossing the minch there. And it's great. The chanter spacing is very nice. It's not overly spread. I was surprised about that the first time I played these, given that they are in concert A. So this means you can play readily with other musicians, guitar players, and piano players or what have you. It's just so much fun to have an instrument. I also want to point out that the volume of these is really nice. These are definitely a few steps down in volume from my E.J. Jones small pipes that I have that are a bellows-driven set. And those are just a little bit quieter than, say, a McCallum set of bellows-blown pipes. But the point of these, it's a great practice instrument. It'd be the perfect volume for like apartment living. It's great for just being able to play for friends and family that might be supportive of your bagpipe habit, but don't necessarily want to put earplugs in every time you want to play the big pipes. With the little bit of extra pressure that the twist trap provides, it helps keep your mouth strong even if you have periods where you can't get the big pipes out. So that's super nice. And the twist trap really does a great job of keeping the moisture out of the bag. Now the bag is a sealed bag. There is no, and I'm just double checking, so we got a can more on this one, but there's no zipper or access to the inside of the bag. But that being said, I haven't found the need for it even after extended playing, because the twist trap does a really great job of keeping the moisture out. I am an enormous fan of these. In my perfect world, this would be the instrument that I think all of my students would get. And I want to say that while I am a featured artist for Hardie Co, these were purchased. I don't get free instruments or anything. This instrument is actually for a future student. I have my own set of twist trap pipes right over here. And for the beginner, again, you just take the channer out, you take the top off, and you got a brilliant channer. And when you're ready, you have the drones and bag to start learning bag technique. And what I have found for the few students that have picked up a set of these twist trap pipes, you don't get the strength, certainly, that you're going to need for the Highland pipes. But what you get is nuance. You get a real sense of how to control your blowing and squeezing on the pipes, because these don't take very much pressure. And the slightest variance you can really hear. And I find when someone starts with this and then moves to the Highland pipes, it's like they already know how to play. The only thing they have to do is add the strength. And that seems to come more quickly and easily than starting with the strength and then having to build in nuance once you can power a full set of Highland pipes. In any case, R.G. Hardie Twist Trap Pipes, just a phenomenal instrument, and a special shout out again to Jeremy Downs at Lone Star Piper for the great shirt that came along with this one. If you have any comments about your experiences with these twist trap pipes, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And got something out of this video, subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers I have, the easier it is for me to make this kind of content. Go ahead and give the video a like if you so dare. Anyways, I'm Matt Willis Bagpiper. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to making another video here very soon. Cheers, everybody.